Hey boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the story, Mr. Lincoln's Way, our second book in our series of our author study by Patricia Polacco. And one of the reasons why I chose this book for today is because I know in science class we're talking about all different kinds of birds, and I know in the story they have the atrium that has all different kinds of birds. So I thought that was really cool. One of the things that this book kind of talks about is the idea of cultural diversity. So I want to just talk briefly about what that might mean. What is cultural diversity? Well, as you can see, I broke it down into two words that I found within. So within cultural, I found the word culture. Within diversity, I found the word diverse. I want you to think about what I'm about to say and use these context clues to try to help you come up with an idea of what cultural diversity might mean. So, in the story, Mr. Lincoln's school is culturally diverse. He has all different kinds of students, and in the atrium, there are all different kinds of birds. Also, Eugene's father does not tolerate cultural diversity. So Eugene's father sort of teaches Eugene that if someone is different from you, then you should be mean to them, right? And then he becomes Mean Gene, and he starts calling people names. So I want you to just briefly think about that, and if you have an adult near you, you can just have a quick discussion about what cultural diversity means. So go ahead and pause the video, and when we come back, I'll share my ideas and we'll see if we have some similar ideas. So welcome back, and let's talk a little bit about cultural diversity. So my idea was that culture is something that is shared by who? Culture is shared by a group of people. So what is shared amongst them? Well, it includes things like food, could be music, it could be religion, or language, and sometimes race, or the color of your skin. Now let's talk about the word diverse. What does diverse mean? Well, diverse means differences. Or having a variety. Or uniqueness. So if I take a look at these things, I broke down the word culture and the word diverse. Something that is culturally diverse, or to have cultural diversity, could mean differences among people because of their racial or ethnic backgrounds, their language, the way that they dress, and also their traditions that they celebrate with their family. So that's what cultural diversity is. And in the beginning, Eugene's character, he doesn't really accept cultural diversity. But the question is it his fault? Or is it just because of what his father taught him? Great job, boys and girls. So these are going to be 3 different questions that you can choose from for a journal response. So the first one is, what is bullying and why is it wrong? What is bullying and why is it wrong? Remember, Eugene, in the beginning, they call him Mean Gene because he's a bully. So what is bullying and why is it wrong? Another question could be, where does Eugene get his attitude from? And how does he change? Where does Eugene get his attitude from? And how does he change? So you can use some examples from the story and go back in the other video, or if you can just remember, and try to use some examples from the story about how he changes. And the third one is, what is cultural diversity, which we talked about in the discussion, but also why is it important? So what is cultural diversity and why is it important? So you can choose from these responses and go ahead and journal and try to use examples from the story if you can. And I hope you have fun. Thanks for listening, boys and girls, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye-bye.